So now let's get into like the big topic for this song that I really want to discuss, which is background music. So songs like this, there's a lot of them. They're like almost a dime a dozen, right? These songs that are kind of about nothing. They're just meant to be put on a playlist and like listened to when you're having fun. Uh, on one hand, they capture pretty much exactly what they're going for. They're usually pretty good at that, but that's typically because what they're going for is very simple and generally non-offensive. It's like no thought, all vibes, right? It makes it kind of interesting to analyze because there's not really a deeper point to the song. There's not really a deeper theme or idea at play. But that's the point. On one hand, it's accomplished exactly what it set out to accomplish. It's you're not supposed to think too hard about it. It's just a fun, relaxing song to put on when you're hanging out with your pals. But on the other hand, they are an easier type of song to create, and they're much more common in every genre. So think about like background music in like rap, right? You'll have trap rap where you can't even understand what they're saying. You just put it on in the background, or like at a club, right? You've got like retro lo-fi, like the lo-fi studying girl who actually just graduated apparently, on YouTube. Yeah, so the just like retro lo-fi, relaxing jazz, background music, all of that stuff. Or red dirt country is another good one. You know, just music that isn't meant to really be thought about or stimulate your brain. It's meant or move you. It's just kind of there to create the ambiance, the specific ambiance that you are looking for. This isn't necessarily a bad thing. And in fact, it's probably one of the most interesting things about music is that it can 100% just be a supplement. It can be just part of your movie or your video game or a TV show or your life, right? Like music in a lot of ways for most people is nothing more than the background soundtrack to their lives. You know, when you go to the gym, you play some metal. When you're out fishing with your family or something, you put on some country. When you're studying in your room, you put on a little jazz. If you're playing Dungeons and Dragons, you put on some fantasy tavern ambiance, right? It's like you can find, like, that's one of the cool things about music is that it has this ability to just sort of be in the background and be purposefully made in the background. I don't know of any filmmaker that made a film purposefully for it to not be paid attention to and for it to just be playing in the background, right? So it's like a book, right? Like you can't read a book in the background while you do other things. I mean, maybe if you're doing an audio book for sure, but that's not typically the point of a book. So